It's us again.
We're back.
Today we are talking about Tekken 2.
Yes.
Because of course there's a sequel.
Why wouldn't there have been?
Yeah, it was a big success. It was actually the first PlayStation game to sell 1 million copies.
Oh, shit.
So, sequel was inevitable. Now, Tekken 2 does something that only 3 games, including this one I could think of, do. And I'll explain that when we get to the plot. So, if you remember the first game, Kazuya defeated Tekken and won the tournament to go.
He defeated Tekken.
He defeated Heihachi.
No, you had it right. He defeated Tekken.
Well, I mean, that's what the tournament's called, so technically.
Oh.
So Kazuya defeated Heihachi, won the tournament, took over the Mishima Zaibatsu. Typical fighting game protagonists would be like, okay, I'm going to be a good guy and do good guy things. And for all intents and purposes, that's probably what most people thought he would do.
Because no one read the manuals.
Well, and that too, there was no reason to think Kazuya was anything other than a typical fighting game protagonist.
He had the red gloves. He wore the white karate pants.
Oh, how wrong were we? So it's revealed in this game that the reason Kazuya survived his fall off a cliff, in the context of this game, he was possessed by a demon called Devil. We'll retroactively get back to that in Tekken 7, but he was pissed off, and the Devil was like, I'll get you out of here, but you gotta let me possess you. He was like, deal, cool. So the reason he won the fight against Heihachi was because he had this like devil power. He has now let the devil basically fully take him over, and he's become a dick. He's participating in the Zaibatsu is now drug dealers.
Think of the Zaibatsu as Yakuza.
They're waging war. They're doing weird animal experiments.
Because world domination fueled by animal experiments.
Let's make a boxing kangaroo and a raptor.
Yes. My army will be unmatched.
Oh, an animal rights activist named Jun Kazama finds out about this. And she's actually sent to terminate him. They're drawn to each other.
For some reason. They have one magical night.
We'll get back to that in Tekken 3. But this also awakens something in Kazuya, which I'll talk about during the final battle. So, Kazuya finds out Heihachi survived.
He's alive! Get used to that.
He crawled out of that pit and was like, I'm taking you over. So this game does a bait and switch. The protagonist of this game is Heihachi, and the main antagonist is Kazuya. I can only think of 2 other games to make the protagonist of the first game the antagonist of the sequel. Only 2 other games, which would be Soul Reaver and Prototype 2.
Yeah.
Those are the only other 2 I could think of. But so, Heihachi goes to the tournament, and he actually loses to Paul Phoenix. Paul was supposed to go fight Kazuya, but got stuck in traffic and couldn't make it. So Heihachi's reinstated. Heihachi beats the fuck out of Kazuya, and Kazuya turns into Devil. But because of his meeting with Jun, another entity named Angel awakens, and they're having this inner battle in Kazuya, which allows Heihachi to overpower and defeat him, winning the tournament and throwing Kazuya into a volcano. Kazuya is dead. Still makes that noise. So the plot's a little more involved this time. Not by much.
Nope.
But now we're getting into a monster type being, and the whole point of the series, which is Daddy Issues meets a demon.
Yes.
That's a running theme throughout the entire franchise.
Now we finally started getting the meat and potatoes.
This one is, and everything is Heihachi's fault.
Daddy wasn't there.
So in terms of the roster of this game, we have, as I've already mentioned, Heihachi. The starting roster is Heihachi, Nina again, Yoshimitsu again.
Yes.
Jack 2.
Yes, there's another Jack.
Because Jack's a robot.
Yeah, it's the whole starting roster.
Yeah, cool. So, we have Heihachi, Paul, Jack 2. Lei Wulong was introduced in this game.
He's Jackie Chan.
Pretty much. Jun Kazama. Don't expect me to ever say her name again. Nina Williams. Martial Law returns. King returns. Michelle Chang returns. Unlockable characters. We have Kazuya, who is unlockable now.
Yes.
You have Kunimitsu again. Ganryu again.
Li
Chao Lane.
Yeah.
Wang Jinrei. Roger and Alex, who's a boxing kangaroo and a boxing raptor.
Listen, we threw reality out the window when we had the fighting bear.
Yeah, speaking of the fighting bear, Kuma's back. Prototype Jack is back. Anna's back. And then if you beat...
Prototype Jack's back?
Yeah, Prototype Jack's in this. If you beat the game as everybody, all the starting roster... Oh, Armor King's back too. All the starting roster, one unlockable character, and Kazuya, you also unlock Devil. And if you press X on Devil, it becomes Angel. So... bigger roster of fighters, and they're a lot more individual this time. Like, Lee's no longer just a Kazuya clone. Kunimitsu's no longer just a Yoshimitsu clone. They all feel different now. And the fighting actually feels a lot better in Tekken 2 than it does in Tekken 1.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane how much better Tekken 2 is than Tekken 1. Graphically, it's also
a little better.
Way better. You still have the Kwa and Ree and Ha Ha like Yoshimitsu's nonsense. And martial law's Bruce Lee impersonation just over. Oh no! He's so over the top, but you know, it is what it is. Tekken 2, I played after Tekken 3. So, I didn't get the impact of this game because I didn't even know Tekken existed until Tekken 3.
Yeah.
So I bought this. I didn't get this till years later, but I still enjoy it. The soundtrack.
Actually, our cousin had it.
Our cousin did have it, but we didn't get it until years later. This copy I've only had for like 2 years. But it's a cool game. I enjoy it. I think it's a lot better than the first one.
Oh, absolutely. It's not one I still go back to, though, often.
I still play Tekken 2 a lot, actually. Personally, I'd say this is better than Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Deception Armageddon.
Mediocre!
It's better than those. I'd play this above any Virtua Fighter game.
Like, no one played Virtua Fighter.
I've never played Virtua Fighter. Actually, no, I played 5.
Yeah.
But, like, I think it's a cool game.
There's nothing wrong with it.
And if you buy Tekken 5, it's on Tekken 5.
It is?
Yeah.
I forgot
1, 2, and 3 are all on Tekken 5.
I know. Remember that? I don't remember that.
I mean, it's the arcade version, so you won't get the story, but they're on there, so...
Are the graphics from the arcade?
It's the arcade version.
Oh, boy.
It's like a pure arcade port.
Oh.
But it's cool. The endings are a lot less cringy.
Yeah.
They don't have the same stupid song playing at the end of all of them. Though you still have real Japanese kids in King's Ending. So
it's weird.
It is weird. Not much more I can say about Tekken.
Is he supposed to be Hispanic King?
He's Mexican.
Why is he with a bunch of Japanese kids?
I don't know. You're not supposed to realize. You're supposed to see them from the back of the head, but you know they're Japanese.
Whatever, you know what? Hey, anyone can live anywhere, really.
But again, Tekken 2 is a good game. I like Tekken 2 quite a bit. I think I like it a lot more than he does, actually.
Yeah, well, because the next one just outclasses it in every way.
I don't disagree, but we're not there yet, are we?
No.
But Tekken 2 was a big hit. And it did something a lot of games don't do, which is flip the protagonist on its head.
Oh, yeah.
Which, that was cool. I wouldn't have got, if I was born in if I was an adult in the 90s, I would never have thought Kazuya would be the bad guy in the sequel, but I would never have thought that, but here we are. So, thank you guys so much for watching our review of Tekken 2. Next time we'll be doing, of course, Tekken 3. Oh, there's one guy, I forgot the kickboxer. What's his name?
Bruce.
Thank you. I forgot he was in this game. Friggin' Bruce.
No one cares about
I've
Bruce.
never played as him, so.
I did when I completed the roster in Tekken 5.
I played as him in Tekken Tag Tournament. That's about it. But anyway.
Twa!
Exactly. Take it easy, guys.